What's up, y'all? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center inside Waterford Lanes, where today we've got that new, the Troublemaker Solid, that gray and green label, really strong bowling ball. We did a pin down layout on this. I did a 4-inch pin on this, so it ended up being 60 by 4 by 75 for me, which puts the pin below the bridge. Makes this ball nice and strong and smooth and continuous, which is what you really want out of a solid bowling ball anyway. So we're gonna take it out here. I got a typical 42-foot lead condition out here, and we're gonna take it out and see what it's got. But first, I wanna show you this. I know it just looks like a little bag, but this is actually just your cool little carrying case for the Extreme Double Laser training device. It's got a space on the bottom where this actually ties into a tripod, and you can adjust this. And when you turn the lasers on, you see we got a double laser. It actually shoots in your eye. It actually shoots a laser, 2 lasers, and you can switch them and make them do whatever you want and make them to where they make a path down the lane, so you can see where you're targeting. And also you can make them cross, so you can have a specific target point. You can use it on the approach for arm swing to make sure your arm is following the laser. You can use it on the approach to make sure your feet are moving somewhat straight, or at least finishing in the spot that you're starting. And you can also use it for arm slot. So have it lined up on the path that you're trying to throw the ball on your target, and then your swing actually follows suit with that path once you get towards the foul line. So a lot of cool, really good reasons to use this. It is available over at BowlerX, or not BowlerX, over at 10pindoctors.com. I have these available. I did a 75 of these for the pre-order, and this sold out really quick. I'm going to do another 100 of these, and at the new price for what they're going to be all the time now. So head over to 10pindoctors.com. You can order yours today. But let's go take this Troublemaker out and see what she's got here in a minute. Stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com, for the love of bowling.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take out this DV8 Troublemaker solid version. We're gonna see what it's got. We're gonna start a little bit straighter and try and see if we can. I'm breaking in some new shoes. I got the 9 by Dexter. They're the fancy, see if you can see them. Can you see them? The 9s, they are more like dress shoes for me. I love the dress shoe look, and I saw these came out, so I'm like, yep, I'm in. I was using the SST8s, the mesh looking type ones, and they're really comfortable. These ones are more stiff because they're made of a leather material instead, so these ones take a little bit more time to break in, so I'm using them all this week, hopefully to have them broken in for Reno. So here we go. Start with my feet on. Ooh, we gotta do this different now that I'm trying to line up correctly. So if I wanna play, I want this one to basically be 10 to 7. I need to be, okay, so here's 10. I'm trying to do the math in my head. It's the rule of 7. For me, it's 5. So 10 plus 5, and then I want the ball to travel 3 to the right, so I need to move half the distance to the left, so I need to move 1.5 boards. I always round up, so I'm gonna move 2 boards left. I'm standing 17 to hit 10 for it to go to 7, because I will probably walk 2 boards left. Usually how it goes. Not bad, a little inside 11. Ugh, you can see it's much further up the lane. And honestly, when I normally start these reviews, I'm normally starting 3 boards left with my feet, and you're watching the ball cross at like 11, 12 and get out to like 5. Because I like, and that to me, in my head, and from back here looked right. Now I'm standing on 17, and I look like if I'm gonna hit 10, it's gonna hit the 7 pin in the face. So I did some changes. I made some corrections to how I align, which has made me a lot more consistent. So we're gonna try that shot again. There you go. Much better shot. That was really good. And you see that even though it's a big, strong bowling ball, it stays in line very nicely. So it didn't overhook right away. That's also a lot to do with my alignment, because my alignment was making the ball hook too much before. So now let's do the math each time. So now I want to go approximately 13, let's go 14 to 7 now. So on 14, I got to move 5 left, that's 19. 14 to 7, that's a difference of 7 boards. I need to move half that difference to the left, so that's 3.5. Round up to 4, standing 23, looking 14. Hopefully this helps y'all with your math and lining up properly maybe while I'm doing this. Not bad, a little bit right down lane. Pretty good shot. You can see the ball did a lot of what it's supposed to do. You can see it's real nice and smooth, continuous. I'm not having any problems getting any corner pins out yet. So now let's keep moving. Now we want to get to about 17. Let's get 17 to 8. So 17, 5 left. 17 to 8 is 9 boards. I got to move half that distance, so 4.5. So 5, round up to 5. So now we're standing 27 to hit 17 to about 8 down lane. Oh, way right. Way right, no log. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Whew. All right, let's try that again. That one felt weird. Weird from the get-go. All right, no more shots like that. All right, what was it? 17 plus 4.5, so plus 5. 27, 17 to 8. That's better. Hit what you're looking at. Watch the ball do exactly what you want and go where you want. It's not bad. Now again, so like that second number, when we say 17 to 8, that's approximate. The 17 is pretty spot on. It's the 8. Like it's probably, it could hit 7, it could hit 9. It all just depends on your angle through the front. But it just to give you a general idea of the direction you want the ball to go. So now let's go 20 to 8 and see if this ball gets around the corner. So 20 plus 5. Now I need to go, difference of 20 to 8 is 12. So I need to move 6 left. So I'm standing 31 to hit 20 to get it to about 8 down lane. I'm gonna have to rotate this one a little bit. Oh, way left. These shoes just don't feel right still. Need some practice in these things. It's the right foot. It's not even the left foot. Left foot feels fine. It's my push off, like makes me feel awkward because it's so stiff. Let's try that again. That's better. It's like every other shot. That one felt fine. And it went exactly where we wanted, so that's good. That one I think got to about 9 down lane. And you can see this thing is just continuing really nicely. It's not like it's slowing down too much. It's not stopping. It's not losing too much rotation. It's not getting too forward. It matches me pretty well. All right, so now let's go 22 to, let's say, 10. So 22 plus 5. 22 to 10 is 12 again, so I got to move 6. 6 left. All right, so that one got a little too slow. That one finally didn't get through the pens. That one would require me to slow down just a little bit because it is getting too far down the lane there. And that is in the puddle. I could do a couple things. I can slow down a little bit. I can try and throw it further right to get it to more dry. Or I can just hit it harder and make it hook just a little bit more. I'm not really a fan of hitting it harder because that's a That's a change that's very tough to duplicate every shot. But that's a product of hitting it harder. And you can see, like, so that would make me feel like I need to go a little more left to keep it on line, but then would it flat 10 if I did? I don't know. But let's make the move, let's move a little bit more. So now let's get in, like, let's get to 25 to 10. So 25 plus 5. We got a difference of 15, so we got to move 7.5, so 8 boards left. See, this looks really weird to me. Only standing this far left to play 25. I'm thinking it's not going to go right because that's the way it looks. All right. It's pretty close. Pretty close, pretty close, pretty close. I like that it's not like, it's not stopping. Doesn't look like it's too slow. Let me get up against the ball return now. Rotate it. That's really nice. That is really nice. That's what we like to see. That is what I love. When you get a big, strong bowling ball that can continue around the lane, even when you go left. Now, granted, a lot of that is a product of the pin down. You go pin up, it's going to make it kind of stop a little bit more, make the ball more responsive to friction, so it will be a little bit stoppier. All right, here we go. In front of the ball return. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, there you go. So I'm gonna stand right here, and we're gonna chit chat for just a second. This was the Troublemaker Solid. As you can see, very good all around the lane. A lot stronger ball out of the box than it is now. I did play a few games with it before when I was messing around with it in practice sometimes, and it was a lot stronger out of the box. This now has some games on it, and it's a lot smoother, a lot cleaner, you can see. So you can make this ball a lot stronger by keeping it out of box and just refreshing the surface a little bit more. For me, I like how clean this is and how continuous it is. This ball is definitely going with me to the World Series as one of my pinned down symmetrical solids, along with the Rockstar, which you're going to see here shortly. But that's all I got for you. Head over to BowlerX.com. Get yours today. There's going to be a link in the description. Also, head over to 10pindoctors.com and get your extreme laser training device as well. And I'll get those shipped out to you as soon as possible. Generally expect 3 to 4 weeks of production and shipping to get to you for those. Maybe a little longer for these ones because I'll be in Reno for 3 weeks or so. So just be patient with me when you order it. But that's all I got for you. I'm out of here until next time. See you guys later.